prestigious award surrounded by Giants fans. I know that's a low blow, Bob, but considering all the miserable fall Sundays you cause Dolphin fans like me to endure, I figure you'd understand. Besides, the first time I met Bob Kraft was actually through football. You see, I used to play in Israel's National Football League. That is where I discovered that the fastest way to become a great Jewish athlete, play with Jews. Well, it was a Kraft Stadium in Jerusalem where I met Bob Kraft when he brought Tom Brady to Israel. Unfortunately, I did not have a senior position in the Israeli government back then because I might have been able to detain Brady in Israel indefinitely. Seriously, what struck me about Bob at the time was how humble and unassuming a person he was. Here was a Super Bowl winning owner without any airs about him, treating everyone with dignity and respect. My first impression of him was simply that he was a real mensch. Over the years, as I got to know Bob, I realized that he wasn't a mensch at all. He was actually a mega mensch. I got to know that mega mensch when I accompanied him on a trip, bringing a group of NFL Hall of Famers to Israel. I saw how Bob interacted with the players, how he rode the bus with everyone else, and how decent he was to everyone who crossed his path. I saw how in no small measure that it was because of that decency that he helped turn those modern-day gladiators into ambassadors of goodwill for Israel across America. And so many others have seen that mega mensch. Those lucky people standing behind him in line at the Dunkin' Donuts see it when he pays for everyone's coffee just so he can do a random act of kindness to start his day. Americans saw it a few years ago in a nationally televised Patriots game when Bob decided to have a moment of silence for Ezra Schwartz, an 18-year-old fan who was murdered by a Palestinian terrorist while studying abroad in Israel. And all of you can see it if you take a few minutes to watch an incredible commencement speech Bob gave at Yeshiva University a couple of years ago.